Is it recording?
Yes, it says recording.
Okay, we're going to make chapati or roti, and this is about 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Add a little bit of salt. You don't have to add salt. And then about 1 cup of warm water. I'll put in about half to start with. And just mix it with your hands. And when it starts absorbing all the water, then you add more. And the warm water, you could just put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. And that should be fine. And then as you stir it with your hands, it starts cleaning the bowl, and it should be a really soft, sticky dough. If it's too stiff, it's hard to roll out, and you get dried chapati. I think chapati and roti mean the same thing. Okay, this is a little bit sticky, but you don't have to knead it a lot. Ooh, that's pretty sticky. Okay, I'm going to add some flour. I like to roll with white flour. I don't know why. Then I don't know how to edit video, so I'm going to try and do this all in one thing, so my hands are going to be all sticky. And normally I don't need it this much, but as you can see, it's really wet and sticky, so that's why I'm going. You know, I'm going to have to wash my hands real quick, and just to get all the stickiness off. Put that in there. You can let the dough sit. Some people make this process really complicated and need oil in there, or they say you have to let it sit for 15 minutes, but I like it simple. It's just 2 to 1 flour to water, and we'll just do a couple.
Oh wow.
And then that's all you need is so I'm going to do 1 plain and 1 filled. I think the plain ones, it's not that it's just like making see how soft that is? It's like making tortillas, and I don't think they're that exciting unless you like this sort of thing, but it's kind of fun to cook. And the trick to making it round is keep enough flour on your board so that it doesn't stick. Once it sticks, that's when it's not round anymore. Mine's not very round either. Okay. Roll it pretty thin. If it's too thin, it won't puff up like you'll see. Okay, you have your pan on medium-high, and I'll start rolling the other one while I'm waiting. Make them nice and round. Now, so work at it a little bit more. And you see the little bubbles? When the little bubbles start, it's almost time to turn.
Oh, the batteries start flashing, man.
Oh shoot. Okay. Then turn it over. You might not get this whole process down. Okay, this one I'm going to do a filled one, because I think these are really worth making. And this dough, it's soft enough, it doesn't really spring back like a yeast dough, so it's easy to roll. Okay, now this, you want to flip it over, and you can play with it a little bit, but the thing is to pat it down gently, and that helps it cook on the other side and the bubbles to connect. And if you're lucky, you get one big pita bread sort of thing. You can flip it so it doesn't. Oh, that's pretty cool, huh? Almost, not quite. I'm already.
Oh wow.
And there, that's it. That's fast, right? Okay, meanwhile this one, I'm going to pair that with another one. Oops, see if I can make that round. I'm going really fast. Otherwise, I would work on making this, work a little bit more on making this nice and round. But we're running out of battery.
Battery's flashing, man.
It's flashing, Louis says.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. So, oh, that's ugly, huh? We'll get it. We'll get it. And then what I'm going to do is sprinkle some of that cauliflower mix on there and then roll them together. Now when you cook this one, it's not going to make a really thin, about a couple tablespoons. Okay, put the other one on top. Roll it just a little bit. Well, a little bit more. I don't want it too thick. Then, there you go. You still have battery, Louis?
It's flashing, man.
Okay. This one you don't want it to puff up. But you do want to have those little brown specks like this one on both sides. I hope we're still recording. These are really good. There's a lot of cumin and ginger and cauliflower. And I'm being real generous with the flour today. That's what's going to smoke on you. So sometimes I take a paper towel and wipe off the burnt flour in between. It keeps it from smoking. And then the bubbles. The little brown spots. And if I run out of battery, just know in about 10 seconds, this should be done and ready to eat. Okay. Oh, never seen a puff like that with all the stuff in between, but I guess I am puffing. That should be it. Here you have a plain chapati and a filled chapati. And you can brush them with a little oil or butter, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.